The Terminator franchise has introduced us to a wide variety of Terminators, ranging from the T-800 to the T-1000, as well as the advanced series known as the T-3000. The T-3000 was created in an alternate timeline by Skynet and is certainly an interesting unit because it was created with the help of a human host. These Terminators were exposed to a form of machine phase matter that would rewrite their genetic code and turn their body mass into nanomachines. The T-3000 was quite a strange creation, and today we will explore its anatomy in detail and tell you all about this Terminator that is neither fully human nor fully machine. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. What are the specifications of the T-3000, and why is it immune to electrocution? The T-3000's body is created out of machine phase matter that stays in place with the help of a magnetic field. Furthermore, the T-3000 also has the ability to manipulate the shape of his body or limbs to create weapons out of his body matter. This machine phase matter is quite tough, and it can withstand fire or any explosive attacks, and also regenerate quickly if it incurs any damages. Furthermore, the T-3000 is immune to electrocution, as its body is created out of the nanites of phase matter. It also has advanced combat skills, as well as the ability to turn into mist or reconfigure its body parts if needed. The T-3000 uses the magnetic field surrounding its body to move around metal surfaces, or even walk on vertical ground. And it can also learn security codes or other sensitive information just by touching any person who knows this information. Exploring the amorphous form of T-3000. The T-3000 has been essentially created out of a human body, which is why it can sometimes take on an amorphous form. In this manner, it can turn into mist or even reassemble its body parts. But its magnetic bond ensures that the robotic cells eventually reform into the shape of a human body. While the T-3000's outer skin sometimes takes on an amorphous form, its inner body shape greatly resembles a human body. Its body is still quite flexible in nature, and the T-3000 can increase its muscle mass to become stronger when faced with an extremely powerful enemy.
Understand.
How can T-3000 phase through solid objects? The T-3000 is amorphous in nature, so it has the ability to phase through solid objects. It has the unique ability to turn its body into a mist for limited periods, allowing it to move through solid substances, to infiltrate any space, or move quickly. While this temporarily weakens its magnetic connections for a moment, it does help him to gain the upper hand, especially during combats or chases.
The place you spent so much time with Grandpa?
What makes T-3000 so powerful and deadly in combat? The T-3000 is quite a powerful entity, and it has once even fought against the T-800 and defeated it. It has the ability to single-handedly face the T-800, choke it, and then throw it far away, and it is also powerful enough to withstand any of its retaliations. The T-3000 also has amazing speed and reflexes, and is relatively invulnerable to human weapons, such as rifles or explosives. While it can be temporarily stunned by using high-caliber weapons, the T-3000 cells will easily reassemble, even after enduring a powerful attack, and can bounce back in no time. The T-3000's bodily nanites can also take the form of knives or other bladed weapons, and it can turn its limbs into moving blades whenever it wants to attack its opponents. Does the T-3000 have emotions or memories? The T-3000 is essentially created from a human, so it certainly knows how to deal with emotions and process them. Furthermore, it can also easily replicate emotions and convincingly portray emotions while interacting with others. The T-3000 also retains the memories of its host body from their life before the transformation takes place. The T-3000, created from John Connor's body, possessed an extensive knowledge of martial arts and combat skills, suggesting that it retained its host's memories and could put them to use even after the transformation. In this manner, the host's natural abilities are enhanced after exposure to nanomatter. While we don't know if the T-3000 actually has emotion or if it just acts as if it can feel things, the behavior of the T-3000 in the media suggests that it can feel pain and frustration to some extent.
Is die. Or...
How durable is the T-3000? The T-3000 is quite a durable entity, but it can be affected by magnetic weapons. In one such instance, the Guardian used a magnetic coil to damage the T-3000 to some extent, but the Terminator soon recovered and attacked the Guardian. In another scenario, the Guardian also fired a magnetic projectile and even dive-bombed at the T-3000's helicopter, but the T-3000 survived this attack with barely any damage. When the T-800 used some helicopter equipment to impale the T-3000, it suffered an electric shock that temporarily slowed him down, but he made a full recovery. In another scenario, the Guardian used magnetic gloves in a physical fight with the T-3000, but the T-3000's body was durable enough to withstand this attack. However, the T-3000's body was not entirely durable, and the Guardian had once even used laser beams to destroy its machine phase matter. How can the T-3000 be destroyed? The T-3000 is quite a powerful entity, but it still has a couple of weaknesses, and it can easily be destroyed without its powerful magnetic field. The T-3000's magnetic field offers a lot of protection from any attacks, and using magnetic devices or weapons to destroy the magnetic field can easily destroy the T-3000. Sometimes, this Terminator can be temporarily defeated by using a strong overcurrent that will leave it incapacitated for a while. Even devices such as an MRI machine can be used to destroy the T-3000's magnetic field in some scenarios. However, one needs a power source in order to completely destroy the T-3000, and the only known equipment that has helped to destroy this Terminator is the TDE, also known as the Time Displacement Equipment. The TDE's magnetic field is powerful enough to tear apart anything inorganic, and it destroyed the T-3000's phase matter to a point where nothing could salvage it. What are some of the major differences between T-1000 and T-3000? The T-1000 and the T-3000 are quite different from one another in several ways, but one major difference lies in their body matter. While the T-1000 is made of mimetic polyalloy, the T-3000 is a human being whose bodily cells are reconstructed into machine phase matter. The T-3000 also has a human appearance, while the T-1000 needs to shapeshift in order to appear human. The T-1000 is much stronger than the T-3000, as its polyalloy body can easily be destroyed as compared to the T-3000's body. Moreover, the T-1000's body does not have an external magnetic field like the T-3000, which serves as an added advantage for the latter. Overall, the T-3000's body is superior to the T-1000's body, and it can also retain the memories and emotions felt by its human host. The T-1000 is made of a liquid metal that allows it to shapeshift, while the T-3000 has the ability to temporarily turn into mist and phase through solid objects. At the end of the day, the T-1000 is a Terminator made of mimetic polyalloy, whereas the T-3000 is a cyborg hybrid who can recreate a human at a cellular level. To sum it up, the T-3000 was certainly quite a powerful entity introduced in the Terminator franchise, and it had many wonderful features and powers. It was also quite refreshing to see a Terminator unit created out of a human host body, and the T-3000 definitely captured the audience's eye. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one, and be safe. Thanks, everyone.